Today is a light and dark green crystal stretchy cord bracelet with an owl charm. And here's what you're going to need. You're going to need 5 10-millimeter dark green crystal beads, 10 6-millimeter dark green and 10 6-millimeter light green crystal beads, 4 4-millimeter light green crystal beads, a 10-inch strand of the stretchy cord, 1 green owl charm, and 1 medium jump ring. Okay, let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is at about a ½ inch from the end of the cord, tie a knot, and I always do a double just to make sure it doesn't unravel. Pull it a little tight, give it a little tug. And there we go. And now the pattern I'm going to do is we're going to start with one of the 6-millimeter dark green crystal beads, and then we're going to do one of the 6-millimeter light green crystal beads. And then we're going to take one of the dark green 10-millimeter crystal beads, string that on, and then you go backwards with one of the 6-millimeter light green beads, and then one of the 6-millimeter dark green beads. And then as a spacer, we're going to use one of the 4-millimeter light green beads. It just gives it a little pop of color and a little bit of space so you can repeat the pattern. So that's what it should look like right now, and then we're going to do the pattern again. So you start with one of the 6-millimeter dark green, and then a 6-millimeter light green, and then a 10-millimeter dark green, and then backwards again, 6-millimeter light green, 6-millimeter dark green, and then the spacer, the 4-millimeter light green. And then just keep repeating the pattern, the dark green, the light green, the big dark green, the 6-millimeter light green, the 6-millimeter dark green, and one of the 4-millimeter light greens. And then again, repeat. And they're really not hard to make. Once you get started and once you pick out your pattern, it's a piece of cake. And now we're going to do the last section of pattern. So you take again the 6-millimeter dark green, the 6-millimeter light green, the 10-millimeter dark green, 6-millimeter light green, and the 6-millimeter dark green. And that's what it should look like when it's all strung. And now slide them into the middle, tie a knot, keep it pulled taut so that you know you're not going to have space between the beads. And I always tie it 4 times. This way I know it's not going to unravel. And then when you're done, hold the bracelet and the strings and just give it a little tug, and then take the 2 beads next to the knot. Again, give it a little tug. See, there it goes. It started to unravel. I didn't pull it tight enough. Do the process over again. There we go. Now it's not going to unravel. So then take your snips and give it, I cut it about 1/4 inch from the beads and the knot. So that's what it should look like right now. And now just remember, you can follow along exactly and make it green, or you can pick whatever color crystal beads and whatever color pattern to make it your own. Now we'll do the final step. You take your pliers and you take your jump ring, open it. See, I have a cute little green owl. As you can see, I love owls. You put it on the ring, and then where the knot is, stretch it just a little bit, slide the cord through, take your other pair of pliers, grasping it tightly. Close the ring and make sure there's no gap and make sure it's flush. You don't want it to slip off the cord. Just give it a little tug so the charm falls in place, and there it is. I hope you liked this one. Hope you join in next time. Bye.